Morning. So this is a continuation from your last lecture. So last lecture we have seen the application of Gauss law, right? That is for a point charge, a line charge, a surface charge, and now it is for a uniformly charged sphere. So we'll see how we'll consider the Gaussian surfaces and all. Because the last class, one class before, we studied the properties of a Gaussian surface, like the point should contain inside the surface and also such properties also you should see because we consider the Gaussian surface. So we have a uniformly charged sphere here is of radius a, and we have so this is the radius up to here is radius r. Then consider a uniformly charged sphere of radius a and uniform charge density rho 0 plus coulomb per meter square, and we need to calculate the electric flux density. So we have the Gaussian surface, that is r is less than or equal to a and r is greater than or equal to a. That is 0 less than r less than or equal to a. Same condition. So first condition we say r less than a. That is r is less than a. So that is inside the surface. So in the first case, Q enclosed will be equal to integral over V rho V dV. That is in our case, it is a uniform charge density rho 0 we have considered. So rho 0 into integral V dV. So rho 0 into 4 by 3 pi r cube. Because here the value of r is less than a. So we need to take 4 by 3 pi r cube. That is the volume of the sphere. So phi is equal to integral d dot ds is equal to, so according to Gauss law, the electric flux will be equal to the charge enclosed. So here we have the charge enclosed is rho naught into 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now we will find the left hand side. That is, we have left hand side and right hand side, right? Just show you. So we have phi is equal to Q enclosed, that is Gauss law. So LHS will be there, RHS will be there. Okay, because you asked me one doubt, right? Where this 1 by epsilon went? Because here we are talking about the electric flux density. So you know that D is equal to epsilon into E. So that this epsilon and that 1 by epsilon will get cancelled, because in your 11th and 12th, I think you have studied Gauss law at 1 by epsilon 0 times the total charge. So that's also right, the same concept only. Here we are doing D dot ds. There we did E dot in terms of electric field only. Same thing. So the charge phi is equal to integral over s d dot ds is equal to integral dr. Dr means it is along the radius. That is, it shows the direction. And I also told you direction of the electric flux density will be same as that of the electric field. That is along the radius. That is equal to dr dot closed integral over s ds. So surface area. What is surface area of the sphere? 4 pi r square. So phi is equal to dr into 4 pi r square. Then according to Gauss law, flux phi is equal to Q enclosed, that is rho 0 into 4 by 3 pi r cube is equal to dr into 4 pi r square. So dr is equal to rho 0 into r by 3. And if you consider the direction also, then dr is equal to rho 0 by 3 into r into ar. So this is the case of a uniformly charged sphere.
Good morning, everyone.
So we get d is equal to dr into ar, which is r0 by 3 into r into ar. Ar shows the direction. So that is one case when r is less than a. Then next case, when the radius is greater than a. So Q enclosed is equal to integral over v rho v dv. So same way you need to do. So r naught. So the integration will be from 0 to a, as well as phi will be integrated from 0 to 2 pi, and theta will be integrated from 0 to pi. So you know that the limits in the spherical coordinates. So r square sine theta d theta d phi it will become. So dv is equal to r square sine theta d theta d phi, the spherical surface, because we have studied in spherical coordinates what will be the differential surfaces. So that is r square sine theta d theta d phi. So same way you will integrate, you will we'll get it as rho 0 into A cube by 3R square into AR. That is equation number 2. So how you are getting that is Q enclosed is equal to integral rho V dV, that is rho 0 into integral dV, that is rho 0 into 4 by 3 pi A cube. That is, then we will equate them. So dr is equal to rho 0 into A cube by 3R square. So dr into A, rho 0 into A cube by 3R square into AR. So from 1 and 2, the conclusion is D is equal to rho 0 into R by 3 into AR. That is when R is less than A. And when R is greater than A, D is equal to rho 0 into A cube by 3R square into AR. Only these two differences you have. Okay, so I think it's clear for you. Uniformly charged sphere, two conditions are less than A. So that is how we consider the Gaussian surface. Gaussian surface will one condition, R will be less than A, and next Gaussian surface will be R greater than A. So both cases you will find it out. Okay. Thank you.